Hello, and welcome. Last time we finished up a quest to grab a bunch of fish scales, hills, and then help the guy get out of a nightmare from which he could not wake up, and made our way most of the way to the next city. And now we're getting caught up exploring. Mushroom. No one. No one's here. No one's here at all. No one. There's no one here. Ooh. Not seeing any more nerd root. These are the tree's knees. At least I think they are. So it's a, if I understand correctly, it's a feature of swamp adapted trees, basically where the soil might be waterlogged, the roots still need to breathe, so they'll send up growths which will make sure they can still get some air. There's a thing of the trees do produce their own oxygen, and they need carbon dioxide to do that. They do still have cellular respiration, just like animals do, which involves oxygen. They just produce a lot more oxygen than they actually use. And it is a lot easier for them to get it directly from the air as opposed to having to, like, pipe it down from their leaves. This looks safe. Okay, cool. What? There's a mud crab. I don't know what saw me. I managed to go past the road. Interesting. Anyway. Swimming I can. Alright. Coast Guard Station. That's interesting.
Hi there. Protect and serve. It's what we do.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I can imagine among those who can read, books describing other places would be popular. Because traveling is difficult, but you can sit and read, and probably like, read it out to other people. Hi.
Greetings. The Mages Guild seems more disorganized than usual lately. So I've heard.
Best goods and guarantees.
Heard anything more about the
Khajiit's house. What are you? You are dividing line. That's. How is that hanging like that? Three sisters aren't exactly... Okay, is that going to return to a...
Ah, it's you. Hi.
Hi. I'm not gonna actually...
What is it?
Just stand there and watch it. Fighters Guild, alright. That's... Hi, Porter. What is in here? Yes?
Please, by all means.
They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members.
I've heard others say the same.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
The Altmer have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
Good day. Yes?
Oh, nothing.
Goodbye. I'm listening.
Hi.
Brodras of the Fighters Guild. I don't do contracts much. Mostly I'm a trainer. Heavy armor. And look, no jokes about the heavy armor, eh? Not every bossman sneaks around with bows and arrows. I'm as tough and beefy as any orc. Got it?
Yes, Mr. Beefman.
Goodbye.
No, 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 no. Do we... I'm gonna go upstairs.
So what's this about?
Hi.
Hey, baby. You fancy some training? Sharina's the name, and blades are the game.
Alright then.
You too.
Hi.
What can I do for you?
Nothing, apparently.
Take care.
Ah, nope. I need to keep better... watch better. Ah, I really need to pay more attention to what I'm doing. Otherwise I'm gonna get kicked out of this guild for trying to steal from them. Despite the fact that wasn't really what I wanted to do. What? 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 Just a bunch of weapons, okay.
It's you.
Yes, it is me. What's up
Good
here?
evening.
Things are really slow.
A lot of books. Nope. Can't open that. Well, unlock it. I'm not really planning on opening it. Hi.
Yes? I can fix whatever... Bye.
What is it?
Well met.
Interesting.
Greetings, Khajiit.
Have you seen the Derricks recently? They're always bickering with one another.
I've heard them, but I think they just do it for fun. They seem to enjoy it. It's all in good. Good night. You see me.
Okay, it appears as though there isn't actually anything to do in there. So, time to go find the Mages Guild. Books. Company. This. Mages Guild.
Hello.
New guild for fighters. Hey,
What can I do for you?
you look really weird.
Oh boy. Good luck getting that. DeGale's the only one who can write one. If she can remember who she is today, that is. Farewell.
What's new with you?
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago. Annoying creatures. Take care.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate? Let's do business.
Nope, you don't have anything I want.
Be seeing you.
Nice to meet you.
No, you're not the person I can get.
May all your travels be safe.
I can assure you my travels will not... No. Will not be safe. Particularly given my tendency to jump up and down staircases and other things. Not you, not you.
Greetings to you.
Anyone?
Knowing how to use heavy armor isn't a bad idea. Kind of odd to learn it from a boss.
Take care.
Farewell.
Hi there.
Not you. Hi.
You seek wisdom from me, child? Ah, no, you seek words. Words are difficult. They come and go. The voices, though, so loud they are, they drown out the words. Without my amulet, my stone to lock the voices away, the words will never come and stay. Would you lift your hands to help another, to help me find the words?
I'll help.
Then seek Agatha, child. She will see the path and set you on it. I must rest.
Okay.
Farewell, child.
Agata's down here.
Hello,
You're not
associate.
Agata.
Good to
Agata.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate? I'm surprised she discussed it with you. She wanted to keep it from the others. I should speak to her about that. Yes, her seer's stone is missing. It's the one thing that has kept her visions at bay. And without it, they're nearly crippling. She can't function. We haven't yet spoken to the others, for fear they would be less than accepting of her situation. Perhaps it is time, though. I will continue to tend to DeGale. Can you speak with the other mages and find out if any of them have seen the stone?
Sure.
Be seeing you.
Yes? Well, well. Word is finally spreading, is it? They won't be able to keep up this facade much longer. Yeah, I know all about it. I overheard Agata and Dagale talking. And you know what? I'm glad it's gone. Why should we be forced to work under someone who's only kept sane by a magical trinket? Haven't we sacrificed enough already? She shouldn't even be here anymore. Hell, the only reason her father ever fit in anywhere is because he kept a low profile. And look what it got him. Years of service to the Empire, and not even a tombstone over his head. Humph. At least he was able to maintain the illusion of sanity. I know. I get way too fired up over this. It just annoys me that she's in charge of the guild when she's clearly not fit. That's all.
Okay.
You'll see. Things will change.
Not you. Where?
What is it? Strassa of the Mages Guild, evoker and alchemist, and also, in his scant free time, a trainer in alchemy. But perhaps you are an adventurer? Could you assist me in acquiring something for my crystal collection?
What did you have in mind?
Straight to the point, eh? Good, I like that. I'm searching for some specific crystals known as Garadan's Tears. If you can locate these objects for me, I'd pay handsomely for each one.
Certainly, please proceed.
Wonderful. I had a good feeling about you from the moment that I saw you. I want you to bring me as many of Garadan's Tears as you can find. If you do, I will pay you a fair bounty in gold for each one. I confess I have a weakness for crystals of a magical nature, and I must add these to my collection. This is a personal errand, you must understand, just between you and I. The Mages Guild has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about it. I heard it was missing, though. Kalthar was talking about it recently. He seemed very agitated about it, almost happy. Strange, isn't that? The tears are not just a namesake. They're literally the frozen tears of a knight named Garadan Staurus, who lived many years ago. I'm not certain what happened to the knight, or why the tears were frozen, but I do know someone you could ask. Seek out Juliana Fannis at the Arcane University in the Imperial City. She oversees the alchemy headquarters there. If anyone can help you get more information about these crystals, she can.
Okay, then.
Bring my salutations to Juliana. Safe journey.
Nothing has changed, child. The voices still cry out, and I am unable to hear. If they can be sealed away, our work may begin. Farewell, child.
Okay, I'm fairly certain there is another...
What is it, associate?
Greetings, wizard.
Nice to meet you. All I heard was that it was important to Dagale, and it was missing. Calthar didn't tell me anything more than that. May all your travels be safe.
Hello, wizard.
I think we're in for some hard times. The death of Uriel Septon and his heirs changes everything.
I just don't think about it. The Elder Council will take care of things, sooner or later.
Good to know. The Coral Guildhall had an unpleasant visit recently from someone who had a grudge against Tipius.
Uh-huh.
Wait, have they already been down here?
Hello, wizard.
The dividing line is a good place to buy a sharp blade. Of course, you're likely to hear some of
10 points, 12 points.
Toon Zeus's stories if you hang around.
I try not to talk to him. I don't have that kind of time. What can I do for you? What, haven't I said enough already? Just let it go. Once someone finally realizes what's going on here, maybe things will change. She's the one you want to talk to if you actually need something to get done around here. I don't even know why Dagale is still around. I've heard she was put in charge of the Leyawiin Guild Hall as a favor, not because she deserved it. That doesn't seem right, does it? Bye.
Hello, Associate. Hello, Associate.
What is it, associate?
Where is...
Greetings, Evoker.
Have you heard about how the Blackwood Company...
Hello, Associate. Yes? Is there something I can help you with, Associate? So Calthar overheard us, did he? That explains why he's been so cranky lately. But we never said anything about Dagale's father. How would he know anything about that? If there's some sort of connection between the Seer Stone and Dagale's father, I don't know about it. Maybe if you ask her, it will jog her memory. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on Calthar. Take care.
I mean, nice people don't mind me casting spells on them.
What's the news?
You seek more from me, child? It is as I have seen. I know what you would ask. You would bring light to that which is in darkness, bring silence to the voices so loud. I know where you must go. Blood ran blue and dragons flew high. Under broken towers and broken bodies it now lies, waiting to be found. What was my sire's must be mine if you would have the words you seek. You must go and find his stone.
What is it, associate?
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, Associate? Yes? Is there something I... She's led such a troubled life. I just do what I can to make it easier on her.
Find a fort. Which Dagale's father's station.
Take care.
What's new with you? I've heard that the great...
What? Yes? I've heard she was put in charge of the Leyawiin... What, haven't I said?
That's...
You too.
That's all the more. There is.
Nothing has changed.
Okay.
Farewell, child.
So... Oh, okay. I mean, that works.
Right. What can I do for you, citizen? I'm Kalia Draconis, captain of the Leyawiin Guard. I hope we will not meet in my official capacity. Move along, citizen.
I am. Okay. Honestly, that really didn't seem all that obvious, though I suppose might have been just kind of annoying to have to go and speak to someone else about, like, okay, where was her father stationed then? I suppose, like, you know, just somehow knowing it from what she said. Realize it feels kind of like, so I also mentioned that the dungeons like reset every so often, so you can't ever truly clear them out. So at which point it feels kind of pointless to have so many of them if they don't like all have quests related to them. It's like one is gonna be pretty much like any other. And no one. Ow. There's one thing that's nice with this over Morrowind, is that you don't have to rest to regain magicka. How kind of you to not notice me killing your friend there, just across the hall, in the direction you were facing. Because I wasn't seeing terribly clearly, it might have been facing opposite directions. Might. Still, I think, a lightning bolt might, attract some attention. shield. Pretty valuable. However, also... yeah. If I recall Morrowind correctly, trading in them is actually considered illegal?
Starting to see what I am.
I kind of like the fact that there's like cloth around here. That makes me feel like, you know, I could potentially become a you know, a cloth merchant. Just sell cloth. You know, as opposed to, you know, second-hand armor that we're... That's way too heavy for me to take. I suppose... no one's here. That was explosive. was that. Alright, so that's all that they needed. I can use some imp gall.
Look, just stop right there, all right? I can't let you leave with that amulet. I need it right now.
Why do you want the amulet?
I took the other one, and that should have been enough. I shouldn't have to go through all this just to get rid of her. It's not even as if I was going to keep it forever. I was going to give it back to her once I'd gotten what I wanted. That's not so wrong, is it?
Yes.
Once she helped me advance out of that place and step down, then she could have it back. Why did you have to get in the way? Why are you trying to ruin everything? Whoa.
Oh, he locked it, apparently, from the other side. Interesting. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna run through her graveyard. I feel like hitting the fighters. Is this the Fighters Guild? This is the Fighters Guild. Yep, hit the Fighters Guild. First, sell some stuff. Sec.
What can I do? If it's broken, be seeing you.
Go ahead, please.
Nope, I can't sell anything to you. Can't sell
What?
anything to you. No.
Good day.
Ah. Fine. I am just going to go. Books.
Can you spare?
I just jumped over you. Mostly. I think I might have ended up, actually hitting her in the head with my foot, but, that's okay. Hi.
The dividing line between a live hero and a dead one is a sharp sword. Get the best you can afford from Tunzius. Because you don't want to be on the dead guy's side of the line, do you?
Actually, I do.
Have a look. Bargain. Another satisfied customer. Good day.
So, things about merchants. The thing I was remembering is that in Morrowind there was actually a limit to how much money each merchant had, and which, I mean, sure, it could be a bit annoying, and it took a bit to reset. But in
The Three Sisters. Hello, associate. But that's sure lot.
in this game, it's more the maximum, like the most expensive item they can buy is like 800, but it automatically resets after every sale. So yeah. The other thing is they'd often, like, you sold them anything wearable and it was better than what they had on, they would wear it. So you'd have kind of a weird thing where, like, they have weird.
Hello, associate.
It would end up like really weird outfits, or like guy who was previously just standing there in regular clothes suddenly in full armor.
Nothing has changed, child. The voices still cry out, and I am unable to hear. If they can be sealed away, our work may begin. Found it, have you? Silenced the hands that betrayed and took what was mine? Then let me have the stones so that the voices can be shut out. Ah, child, I thank you for helping me. With the voices quieted for now, the words you seek have come to me. You shall have my recommendation. Though I must warn you, I've seen things in your future. Things which may be, and things which will be. It will be up to you to decide the fate of many. Life and death are strange things, easily manipulated, and both will be altered by your hands.
Okay.
Take care.
Okay, and actually I think I am going to call it here for this one. Thanks for watching, doing your own things, YouTube's buttons, and have a nice day.